Hey guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I'm going to tell you about 5 reasons why you should prefer Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 over Fossil's latest Generation 5 smartwatch, which is Carlyle HR, which I have here. Now the first thing that I want to talk about here is the software experience on both of them, and I want to say that the software experience on Galaxy Watch Active 2 is way more superior as compared to the one on Fossil Gen 5. Now, the reason I say that the software experience on Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 is superior is because the software is way more functional, it is way more cohesive, it is very responsive and quick, and it is very easy to use and understand. It's more like you're using a smartphone. So, for example, if I swipe down, I get to my notification panel, and then I can add multiple notification pages, and I can add or remove these notification shortcuts, and then I can access this notification panel from anywhere. So if even if I am in an app drawer, I can swipe down and get to the notification panel. If I'm in settings, I can swipe down and get to the notification panel. And then there are tons of extra software features, just like Samsung provide them on their smartphones. And it's not like it's all cluttered and it makes the watch slow or something. No, the software is very responsive, it is very quick, and you come to love it. So if I go in this advanced option here in the settings, you will see that there are tons of these features just like you find on your Samsung smartphones or some other Android phones. And then when you compare all these things with the Fossil Gen 5 smartwatch, you do have a notification panel, but if you are in settings, you swipe down, you don't get it. Now these are the things that you expect to access from anywhere at any time, because these are the shortcuts and you want them on your fingertips. So you need to have that ability to access them from anywhere. But unfortunately, if I am using any other app, like if I'm in Citymapper, I swipe down, I can't access my notification shortcuts. I have to go back to the home page, which is the watch face, and then swipe down to be able to access the notification shortcuts. Similarly, if I talk about the button shortcuts here, I can only use these to launch specific apps from the home screen. So I can use them, but if I am in settings or any other app, I can't access them, it won't work. So the software, the Wear OS 2.9 software on Fossil smartwatch is not as cohesive, is not as integrated, it does not function predictably. And then if you talk about the rotating bezel on Samsung Galaxy Watch Active, it's very well integrated with the software of the watch. You expect it to work. So for example, if I want to raise the volume or brightness, I can use this to raise the brightness or lower the brightness. If I am listening to music and I want to increase or decrease the volume, I can just swipe the bezel and it will increase or decrease the volume, whereas you can't do that on your Wear OS. So for example, if I am in the app drawer, I can swipe down and it will function very predictably. You can use it, it's very well integrated with all the apps, even third-party apps or the apps from Samsung itself. Now, as compared to that, we have the rotating crown here. It functions very unpredictably. So if I am in app drawer, I can use it to go through the apps. But similarly, if I am in Spotify, I would expect it to work, but you can't use it. So you can rotate it all you want. It would not swipe down. You have to actually swipe with the finger. Now I have made a very extensive video about the software comparison between these two watches. I will link that up so you can watch that video and get to know about these differences in much more detail. Now the next thing that I want to talk about is how you can charge both of these smartwatches. So Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 actually charges via wireless charging. You get a charger in the box, but if you lose that charger or you forget that at home, you can still charge your watch with any wireless charger, or even with your Samsung Galaxy S10 or Note 10 smartphone. So since it uses wireless charging, you can put it on any wireless charger and then turn it on and it starts to charge. So very easy, you don't have to have a charger all the time. So there you go. Now as compared to that, we have Fossil Gen 5, which does not employ wireless charging and still uses the pin system to charge. So it has its own dock, and it just connects to it via pins that goes on here, this connector, and then you can charge it. So if that charger goes missing, you have to buy a new one. You cannot charge it any other way. And that brings me to the next point, which is the battery capacity on both of these watches. Now Galaxy Watch Active has 340 milliamp hour battery, whereas I was not able to find the battery capacity on Fossil Gen 5. I don't know what the battery capacity is, it's not on the website, and I was not able to find it anywhere on the internet. In my usage, which is pretty similar on both of these watches, I was able to use Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 for 2 to 3 days without having to charge it again. Whereas Fossil Gen 5, you have to charge it every other day. It lasts you 1 day, maybe 1.5 day, but after that you have to charge it. You cannot go without charging this watch more than a day. So I don't know about you, but I don't want a watch that I have to charge every day. I want a watch that at least goes on for 2 days before I charge it. Now the next thing that I want to talk about is the Bluetooth connectivity on both of these watches. So Fossil Gen 5 here is using Bluetooth 4.2 and all technology, whereas Galaxy Watch Active 2 is using Bluetooth 5. Now there are huge gains when it comes to Bluetooth 5 as compared to 4.2. It has low power consumption, it has faster data rate, it has a longer range, and it has um, much better broadcast capability. So the data rate is basically 2x, so it's 2x faster than 4.2. Range with Bluetooth 5 is 4 times as compared to Bluetooth 4.2. So it is 200 meters as compared to the 50 meters that you get with Bluetooth 4.2. So imagine how far your watch can stay connected to your phone. It's a huge bump in range with Bluetooth 5, and then 8x broadcast capability with Bluetooth 5. And then did I mention that it has a low power consumption as compared to Bluetooth 4.2. Now the last thing that I want to talk about is the water resistance rating on both of these watches. So Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 is 5 ATM rated, which means that it can be used up to the 50 meters in the depth of water as compared to the 3 ATM on Fossil Gen 5, which is good for 30 meters. In simple terms, you can use Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 if you're swimming, and you can't use Fossil Gen 5 for swimming. Fossil Gen 5 3 ATM rating is good for occasional splashes of water, maybe light rain, and that's pretty much about it. It is not recommended to use in heavy rain, or if you want to go to swimming, or if you want to take shower. Whereas you can use your Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 in all of those conditions. You can swim with it, you can use it in heavy rain, you can use it in shower. And that's about it from this video, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.